see how much higher it sits though.
Yes. Oh, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here. Welcome to season 5 of the new bike build series. This season we're using this beautiful 2020 BMW S1000RR and a 2019 Aprilia RS V4 factory. And with the help of our channel sponsor, the amazing Miami Manny from MotoMillion, we're transforming both of those bikes into fantastic machines with custom aftermarket parts. And at the end of this build series, the winner will be able to choose which bike they want to keep for themselves. Will they choose the S1000RR or the RS V4 factory? I don't know. It's definitely going to be a very tough choice. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. Today, we're working on the S1000RR. We're pretty much going to go back and forth between the S1000 and the Aprilia RS V4 factory. And today, our good buddy, master mechanic Zack, is going to install some parts.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
What's up, buddy?
Back. So, we're back to the RR. Pretty cool. We got some neat stuff to install today. We're going to pop on a double bubble shaped MRA windscreen.
Oh, nice.
We got some TWM folding levers. Yep, they fold. And a TWM gas cap, just like the one we put on the Aprilia.
Yep.
But for the BMW. And we got to protect that tank, so we got some tank pad protection.
Our ZTechnik, yeah.
Carbon fiber one. Should look good on there. We'll hold it up and make sure. Otherwise, we'll use a different one.
So you got the 4 bolts off, and look at that.
4 bolts off, and the windscreen came off.
Now, was that easier than the previous generation?
Oh yeah. I believe the last one we had to pull, at least loosen the mirrors.
Yeah.
So that was super easy. That's pretty cool.
And we got to take the rubber grommets out.
Yeah, it looks like this one came with some new ones actually. So
okay.
That's nice. Definitely, you can see how much higher it sits though.
Yes.
So that'll give better wind protection. So we'll use the supplied rubber well nuts. Just to be curious, let's see if the stock one would fit. No, it's too big.
Okay.
Whenever you put a well nut on, see how this side you can see a little scrunch?
Yeah.
This side we can't. So this one is not actually holding anything. So we got to reseat it and try again. There we go. Now see how it's squished?
Yes.
That actually is holding the windscreen. So you definitely want to make sure that you have your windscreen attached. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a fair amount taller.
Yes.
What a difference.
You can still see through it nicely too.
Yeah. Let's move on to our, put the gas cap on next.
Okay.
Don't really change the way it looks too, I think. So just like before, we have the insert where we're most likely going to use part of the stock gas cap. And instead of having the machine finish like we've used previously like this.
Yes.
We can make it bigger here. There we go. This is what we had before.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have this carbon fiber bezel or cover.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, this one has some push pins on it.
Yeah, and where's the double-sided tape on that one on the back?
Because we're just using these push pins.
Oh, okay, cool.
Might be actually a little more secure. How's that Aprilia one holding up so far?
Good so far,
That's
yeah.
good, that's good. Sheet of instructions to tell you how to take your original gas cap off and what parts we're going to use. So we're going to reuse the red mounting piece.
Okay.
Leave that in the tank. And attach our new cap to it. That's easy enough. Thought it should have been a little snugger. That'll be better. That was on there till I just moved it, I guess. So we're gonna reutilize this gasket, it says. It's important to catch that.
Looking better. Looks good.
And we're just gonna push this in and these tabs are gonna grab.
Whoa.
That's nice, except I don't know how reusable that would be and how you would get it off.
Yeah.
You do need to take this off, so I don't know. I guess you just have to get a plastic pry bar in underneath there. Make sure, so far they've come with arrows facing forward, so that's nice to know, but also got the sticker. Let's just make sure we got everything right, because we can't go back. Yep. Good.
Nice. I like that. I like the sound it made. A reassuring sound of grabbing.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
That looks very good, tough guy.
Cool. Well, let's see how our tank pad fits.
Wow.
It's not too long. That's the only thing
I'll tell you. The thing about these build series is as these bikes, you know, continue to come further along, you really start to get an admiration for them a lot more than they were when they were stock. And it's the little things like this that just make these bikes unique and very special.
So we got this cleaned with rubbing alcohol. We got our tank pad cut down to size.
Yep.
I think that looks good. It'll sit better on the tank.
Indeed.
It's pretty hot today, but I guess we'll still warm it up just a little bit.
Okay.
It'll make it that much more pliable. About 30 seconds or so. These things really do go better when it's warm out.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd have to.
Jumped right on there and stuck.
So you think that if you would have had it up taller, it would have been a problem?
Edges would have just been lifting up off of that.
Yep.
We'd hold it down and then it would pop back up. Hold it down, pop
Yep.
back. I mean, the other thing we could have done is cut that, but that's visible. This
Yes.
isn't.
I think that looks great. So for tank grips, I'm thinking is the littlest ones called that we get the
G ones?
no, is that
Oh, the SW.
the ones that have like a freaking
They're kind of soft.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's SW.
Okay.
Tech, yeah.
Those would be kind of cool.
The RNG ones, remember we used on the other red, white, and blue bike? I mean, they were kind of nice because they were white,
Yes.
so they didn't really stick out.
What are you using to get that fingerprint off?
Just using the Mo Tool wash and wax spray.
There we go.
Does an awesome job on carbon fiber and pieces that are painted black. I mean, it cleans everything really well, but it really shines on those. Look, we got a little bug guy here. It won't wipe off. Put some spray on there. Wipes
Gone.
right off.
Wow.
Another one up here. I mean, that one scrubbed off eventually, but that other bug, you can see it wasn't coming off.
Yeah.
Right. Excellent. Next up, we got some levers to install, huh?
Yes. TWM?
Yeah, I can't wait. So supposedly, all this stuff that looks like this lever, that shifter,
Yeah.
this, see how it says carbon, it says light ride carbon on it?
Yes.
So supposedly that is blended up little tiny carbon fiber.
Really?
And then heated up to that shit. So I mean, I guess that makes it a little cooler, but I really do not think these look that nice.
No, they're big, man. They're huge.
Yeah, and just the texture of them.
Yeah.
The way they set the adjusters up, the lock nut and the adjuster, the two slots just don't ever line up in a good spot. So you can pop that cable out. So this is built into the lever. This is what actuates our two clutch switches. One's for the side stand, one's for cruise control, and the quick shifter. Looks like maybe this is gonna push one switch and that'll push the other, hopefully.
Okay.
We'll have to see how that lines up. Instead of fighting with the clutch cable, on this new bike, if you look, the clutch is now actuated on the bottom, and we're actually pushing when we disengage the clutch. And I think it feels better while you're riding. Don't you think the clutch is a little easier?
Yes, and it goes into neutral a lot easier too.
Yeah. So before, the clutch actuation was on the other side of the engine, and we were pushing on a rod, and then the clutch would be pushed to disengage. Well, this also puts our cable way more accessible down here. So what we can do is just loosen it up down here. Like so. And that'll give us a bunch of cable up top here to then work with. Yeah, now we're good. Now we can get this out
Nice.
and get our lever on much easier. I forgot they had changed that. So now we just got to be careful on these clutch switches that we don't get behind either of them, that both of these are gonna push right on these switches. We don't want one of these metal pieces to be sticking out and get behind it.
Okay.
So that's perfect, just like that. Line up all the slots. And that's good. That's started. We can start our bolt. Nice. And now we'll go back to this side.
And tighten it up?
Yeah, snug it back up and set. We'll do our final free play adjustment up at the top. But this is going to get us close. We'll go back and double check the torque spec, but I'm going to say it's probably 8 meters. That's their favorite torque spec for this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, looking good, feeling good.
And the cover.
This just covers our switch. And we'll do a quick check on that too to make sure that everything's still working. Just kind of snaps in position like that. So now our checks are, you want to start it up. Oh, we get to do the cold start.
Yes.
We'll let it warm up for a second. Still in gear, we should be able to start it. So we're good to go. We'll just double check cruise control and quick shift around and test ride. All right, so it says, so we're looking here, it says insert the pin. I'm thinking we don't have a pin because we don't have a brake light switch. That pin's probably for the brake light switch. And then I was checking, so this is where this little piece fits onto this other piece, into this actuator. It would work, but you can see how far away it is, so this one must be shorter. This is what actually pushes on the piston of the master cylinder. So these just pop out of here. Yeah, we can see it looks the same, it's just shorter. So the tricky part though is getting it back in and getting it to seal around these two edges. You want to make sure it's sealed so no dirt and dust can get in there.
Makes sense.
Screwdriver or something, just to walk that lip around. There we go. See, it's nice and solid all the way around there.
Yes.
And now this should be shorter. And look at our lever lines up much better. This still has grease on it from the factory, so we don't need to add any more grease. Find the torque spec for that. Should be good, and this is also fully adjustable. Look at this range. This thing's gonna come out, probably hit our guard. It goes out far. Nope,
yeah,
we're good.
Close.
So basic check for that is we want to make sure the wheel spins once we get it off the bench. Our brake lights should not be on, then they come on.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. So found the torque spec, 6 Newton meters. I was correct, it was 8 Newton meters on the other side, so we're good to go.
Nice.
Everything works. We got some awesome new levers.
Yes.
Way better. Really nice gas caps, tank protection so we don't scratch our tank. And a sweet, taller MRA tinted windscreen.
Yeah.
It's starting to come along.
I agree.
So next time, we'll probably be back to the Aprilia, I would imagine.
Yes.
We got something awesome going on that.
Yeah.
And we definitely have to weigh it after we do this modification.
Yes, indeed.
So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you guys next time.
Thank you, Zach. You heard him. Next up, we'll go back and forth from this bike to the Aprilia, modifying both motorcycles so that the lucky winner of Season 5 of the New Bike Build Series will be able to select one of those bikes to keep for him or herself, and then the one they don't pick we'll use for Season 6 of the New Bike Build Series, along with another brand new motorcycle. You can still support the New Bike Build Series. Information on how to do that is in the description. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell so you can get the notifications when new content is uploaded. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of the New Bike Build Series. Zach's going to take the bike out for a test ride, make sure the cruise control still works and the clutch works and all that cool stuff. Then he'll bring it back. And that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for viewing this episode. We'll catch you guys next time on the New Bike Build Series.